Hey guys, I'm Grimble, and today I'll be going over 10 tips for Minecraft Draftout. Tip 1. Break down goals. Goals can be broken down into basically a couple of requirements that are needed for each of the goals. For example, removing an effect, you need 3 main things. You need the iron to make a bucket, you need to find a cow to milk, and you need some way to get an effect, like rotten flesh or spider eye. In that similar vein, for tuning a note block, the main choke point for that goal is getting redstone. Of course, wood, very easy to find, and not going to be an issue. So, those are good things to look out for when you're figuring out which goals to prioritize and go for next. Tip 2. Overlap requirements. On a lot of boards, multiple goals will have the same requirements. If this is the case, you should put extra priority on going for those goals, since you can essentially knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Like the example here. Tuning a note block and obtaining redstone repeater share the main requirement of needing redstone. Number 3. Prioritize early iron. Many goals in Draftout require iron. Since this is the case, you can usually set yourself up very well for the mid-game by getting iron as soon as possible. It can not only provide you with better quality tools, but will unlock future opportunities to complete many other goals. This is especially advantageous if there are no or few easy goals. Tip 4. Don't get trapped. Some goals require a really hard commitment down a specific path to achieve. And this can be bad if it's the only goal that you would be going for in that case, and can really trap you down one specific path. For example, mining diamonds forces you down deep below ground, and if there's nothing else down there, like redstone or gold that you might need, can be not the smartest idea to go for that right off the bat, even if getting diamonds itself might not take you a very long time. Tip 5. Sacrifice one goal for many. Sometimes there's 2 main considerations, for example, breaking a tool, fastest goal on the board, but there is also a village a little ways in the distance. There are many times where it's better to prioritize the village, even if you won't be getting at the fastest goal, because it sets you up for many other early goals. For example, if there are a lot of breeding goals, or maybe a goal like 7 unique workstations, which a village makes it really easy to get. You'll be sacrificing the one early goal for a lot of progress on a bunch of other goals, which is a really good trade. Another consideration for this are if there are a lot of early goals in the nether, things like soul campfire or daylight detector. Tip 6. Drink water. Nah, I'm being legit. Having water in hand while you're gaming is both really healthy and a refreshing way to clear your mind between games, or while you're like smelting something in a furnace and have a couple seconds of off time. No. But if you really want an in-game goal, I'll say make sure you always have a bed on hand. Bed's really helpful. They provide a lot of utility, from helping you keep all your stuff from purposeful deaths, to letting you hunger reset if you're low on food, and it's literally a safety blanket if you're about to die. Number 7. Identify starting goals. Before the game starts, after you've drafted all of your goals, it's good to look around the world and figure out 1 or 2 goals that you really want to prioritize. It can be good to realize which goals are going to be really fast on this board. For example, a goal like break a tool. All you have to do, get a couple of pieces of wood, craft a wooden shovel, and change all that ground into farmland or paths. Breaks a tool really fast, can be done in like 30 seconds. Really good early goal. It's good to know exactly what you want right off the bat, so that you can instantly start it without spending 10 seconds meandering around trying to figure out what you want to do. Number 8, start working towards goals early. If you see a requirement for another goal while you're traveling, pick it up. Something like see a pumpkin patch while you're running through the plains, and there's a goal like pumpkin pie or craft an iron golem. Even if you know it's going to be a little while before you want to go for that, good to pick it up while it's there and easily accessible. Another thing, I find myself often wanting coal for smelting or campfire goals. If you see that exposed in a cave on your way, it could be good to take the extra couple of seconds to pick it up. 9. Goals change in difficulty. Different goals get easier or harder based on where you spawn. For example, breeding pigs is really easy if you have a village spawn and get easy access to carrots and most likely pigs as well, but it's a lot harder of a goal and a lot more late of a goal if you're in the middle of a jungle. Other considerations, iron goals like full iron tools are a lot easier if you're near a shipwreck or blacksmith that can give you access to early iron. And, of course, something like dying to a cactus is a lot faster if you spawn in a desert. And last but not least, tip 10, the final tip, play to your strengths. This means, if you're not mechanically gifted, like me, don't go picking all wooden tools. You're just gonna get out-mechanicsed and most likely just give your opponent an early goal. That being said, if you are mechanically gifted, all power to you, go after that one. In the same vein, if you're confident routing a bastion or just exploring the nether in general, it can be good to consider adding additional goals in the nether end that you are confident at beating your opponent with. Lastly, good luck. Glad you stuck with me to the end. If you liked it, please leave a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.